Hey everybody, it's me, Richard, with Nightmares. Tears anyone? So, today I'm going to reveal that creepy little guy right there, a new diamond painting, and I'm going to be doing a review on two VC Andrews books. Come right back. Hey you guys, it's me, Richard, with Nightmares, Tears, anyone? So, yes, as I said in the intro, let me grab it real quick. I'm gonna reveal this guy right here. Just a sec. And I've got my Halloween Night Massacre on. 4 dead, only 1 survivor. Squeaky chair, squeaky footstool. So, yeah, you guys, I'm going to be doing a review on August of 2019. This is VC Andrews, otherwise known as Andrew Neiderman's Beneath the Attic, number 9 in the Dollenganger books. And then I'm going to be doing a review on the 5th book in the captivating Landry series, Tarnished Gold. And this came out in March of 1996. I still have my first edition, never been cracked, with that creepy ass art. Yeah. So, where do I want to start? First, before I get into the reviews, I'm going to welcome some new subscribers to the channel. So sorry about the glare, you guys. In fact, I don't even need the glasses today. So I want to welcome, in no particular order, speaking of new subscribers, if you guys haven't done so already and you love horror as much as I do, I would love a subscribe. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. I just went through an hour and a half of cat drama with Butters. He was a bad kitty, so I had to clean up after him. Yeah, nothing bad, but he is just stubborn. But yeah, so if you guys haven't done so already, throw me a thumbs up if you like today's review. If you love horror as much as I do, don't forget to hit that subscription button right there and ring that bell. Ring it to all so you don't miss out on any subscriptions. Had to make sure I was recording because so many times I don't hit the record button. But yeah, when I post a new video, you'll get a notification. So let's welcome these newest subscribers to the channel in no particular order. Welcome Jason Turno, he's a follower from my old channel. Tom Monaco, Alexis James, Sue Corcoran, Rochelle Harris, Sandy Reynolds, Christopher Bandis, and Jeremy Steiner. Welcome you guys to Nightmares, Tears, Anyone. I'm Richard. I'm the crazy host. I'm the one who reads all these books. And speaking of subscribers, Steve Andrews asked me, Richard, can you please post a couple pictures of your horror Funko Pops and your Pennywise collection? Now, the pictures I'm going to post up, right here somewhere, this is just a minuscule part of my Pennywise collection. I've got more in the in my Disney room And I've got more Pennywise up there on that shelf, but I didn't take those pictures. So let's get into, before I do the reviews, I'm going to reveal a new diamond painting. So I have been working on this for a while. Some of you guys saw the picture of what he was going to look like. However, he's been done for about maybe a week and a half. So here he is, you guys. He is so badass. And I know so many of you are huge fans of this movie and this little creepy character as well as I am. Here's the trick-or-treat painting of Sam. You guys, look at the detail in this creepy little guy's face. Now, this one is really big. And you guys, it is sparkly as can be. Yeah, I love me some Sam. And he's got his bloody butcher knife there. And he's got his legs crossed on the pumpkin and all of his piles of candy. You know the story about Sam. And there's this creepy little sucker. So you guys, I'm thinking about actually giving this away on the channel. Still haven't decided when I want to do it and how. But yeah, you guys, let me put it back so I don't bend it. So yeah, that little creepy, well, it's not actually little, it's kind of big. When I do give it away, it's not going to include the mounting or the framing. You will have to do that on your own. So you guys, let's get into today's reviews of these two books. So, you guys know that I used to be, well, how do I put this lightly? I've never been an Andrew Neiderman fan. I did like his classic book from the 80s, Pin. I'll pop a picture of it right there. That's the only book by Andrew Neiderman that I ever really liked. And when V.C. Andrews passed away, we all know that Andrew Neiderman was the one that they hired to do the ghostwriting for V.C. Andrews, which he wrote well over 40 books, 45 books in different series. The Dollenganger series are probably the most famous of the V.C. Andrews books. They're the ones that catapulted her to publishing fame and a worldwide phenomenon. It was the Dollenganger series, and we all know the stories of Flowers in the Attic. Now, this book here, Beneath the Attic, is book number 9 in that series. And you guys, I'm going to be honest. We all agree. Now, I have read every single V.C. Andrews book. Let me grab these. These books are well, this is a whole nother series. These go with this one, so I don't want to start talking about these 5 yet. So, this is book 9 in the Dollenganger books. Now, I'm going to read the back. In the deepest, darkest, and most secret chambers of my heart, I couldn't help but harbor the suspicion that my mother was simply jealous of me. You're going to be very beautiful, Corinne, but with beauty comes great risk. Don't forget that. Men will lose themselves over you. I'm going to see if I can read this without my glasses. Actually, yeah, I can. She was so convincing that she took my breath away. As my body continued to march toward motherhood, I became even more confident of what she had predicted. When I looked into this magic historical mirror my mother had put up in the hallway outside the bedroom, I saw the brilliant faces of femme fatales, women who had always been in control over their lives and especially their relationships with men. This is too hard to do without my glasses. Sorry, guys. No one else could see it, but I saw it, the tiny spidery threads that emanated from my face and body. I could will one to touch a boy, a young man, and hold him tightly in my web until I was tired of him and then simply let him go, drifting through the rest of his life frustrated. Other women would always envy me. Some would absolutely hate me. But alas, I thought, that was the sacrifice I must endure. Was it a curse or a blessing? It wouldn't be that long before I knew the answer. Okay, you guys, I'm going to be honest. See this really cool picture? It's intriguing. Now, this book is supposed to take place in 1890. What can I say about this book? This book has 357 pages in it. Now, if you can tell, the print in this book is huge. And you guys, this book is so terribly, terribly bad. This is the worst book ever. Oh, to think that I wasted. Actually, I listened to it on Scribd, and it only took me like a day and a half to listen to. You guys, this book is supposed to take place in 1890. This girl, Corinne, is such. Oh my God. It takes, like I said, it takes place in 1890. She's supposed to be 16 years old. She is a tramp. She is a trollop. The way she talks. Andrew Neiderman did no research when he wrote this book. This book had to have been written just for a quick buck. The books of the Dollenganger series should have been ended with book 5, which was Garden of Shadows. Garden of Shadows was a prequel, phenomenal book. Ended up wrapped the series, but then they had to come out with the Christopher's Diary books and Beyond Foxworth and Secret Brother and all those other books. There was 6, 7, 8, and then this is number 9, and then there's 2 more. The next one is Out of the Attic, and then after that is Shadows of Foxworth. Yeah, there was 11 books, and I hear they're supposed to write one more. Come on, you guys. This book is so cheesily written. Corinne talks about masturbating, and she meets with these girls after school, and they have these girl talks. Come on, none of this stuff would have happened in 1890. Maybe 1990, but 1890, the book is so horrible. I'm not going to go on any further about it. I gave it a 1/2 star on my Goodreads account. Yeah, so I'm not even going to go into the review of this. I am halfway through the next one, Out of the Attic. I've been listening to it in my spare time. Nothing I'm concentrating on. I just want to get books 10 and 11 done so I can put the Dollenganger series and Andrew Neiderman away. I haven't read House of Secrets and its second one, and I haven't read The Mirror Sisters. I did read The Umbrella Lady, which is right up there. It was fun. I liked it. It wasn't thrilling. They aren't disturbing and creepy and dark like the original books were. The first 4 series were great. And even though Andrew Neiderman wrote the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th series, the Landry series, and the Heaven series, and all those other books, he was still working with V.C. Andrews' original editor. And you can tell the difference when he dropped and he started writing them on his own. Now, with this next book being, like I said, sorry for reaching down in front of the camera. This series is the Landry series. Now, this is the first one, Ruby. All of them have that famous V.C. Andrews setback art that we all learned to know and love. This was the second book in the enthralling New Landry series. This was Pearl in the Mist. This was the third one, All That Glitters. Yes. Great, great, great series. Made into a great, well done Lifetime's 4-movie event. This is book 4, Hidden Jewel. Once again, with that creepy setback art. Now, the 4th book, or actually the 5th book, I take that back, was Tarnished Gold. Now, I listened to this one too. However, this book, the eagerly awaited prequel to the captivating Landry series. Yes, you do not want to read these in order, meaning since this is the prequel, you want to read this first. Don't read this first. Read this 5th. In the way that they were published. Sorry guys, I have the hiccups. You want to read them in the way they were published, because when the publishers of the books released the prequels, it made you gasp and it made you say, oh my God, now it all makes sense. This book, whereas that book, Beneath the Attic, I gave a half a star. This one I gave 4.5 stars. Almost a near perfect score book. This book ripped me apart. Now, I just finished listening to it a couple nights ago. I listened to this book all in one day. Now, I'm going to read you the back of what it says. Gabrielle Landry is as beautiful as her beloved bayou. Her high school graduation just days away, Gabrielle is blissfully happy. Despite the ever-wielding rift between her mama and her conniving, whiskey-drinking daddy, then rich cannery owner Octavius Tate surprises her near a secluded pond and shatters her sweet innocence forever. Pregnant and desolate, Gabrielle agrees to let Octavius's frigid wife, Gladys, pretend she's the one who's expecting, and to claim the baby as her own. Hiding in a tiny room in the Tate mansion, Gabrielle, why do I keep saying Gabrielle? Because it's spelt like Gabriel, like a man's name. Gabrielle is miserable, awaiting visits from her mama, whose reputation as a Cajun healer gives her an excuse to treat Gladys Tate's pregnancy, quote unquote. But nothing is more wrenching than the moment when Gladys takes baby Paul away forever. A twilight gloom settles in Gabrielle's soul until a hunting party brings handsome, gentle Creole millionaire Pierre Dumas to the bayou. Falling desperately in love, she does not heed the warning voice. He may bring more grief than she can bear. You guys, I absolutely love this book. Now, this book originally came out in March of 1996. Yeah. March of 1996, right there. Now, you guys, this book was great. This was how V.C. Andrews was meant to be read and meant to be written. Once again, yeah, I loved the book. It ripped me apart. It made me tear up a couple times. And then, yeah, the book ended up it's like, that's why my channel is called Nightmares, Tears, Anyone. Sometimes horror can make you cry. I wouldn't necessarily call this series horror, but it is dark and disturbing. There's incest, there's rape, there's animal killings, but it's so well done. And the Landry series was a great series. Ruby was a great book. And the way that you learn and read about the people in the bayou, it makes you realize that people in the bayou aren't all voodoo worshiping dark witches. Yeah. You guys, I loved it. Love Tarnished Gold. Once again, that's the Trick or Treat painting, my little painting of Sam. Be on the lookout. That is going to be given away here on the channel when I hit a certain number of subscribers. But you guys, as always, be kind to others. It's devastating what is going on in the Ukraine. Today it is Tuesday the 5th or the 6th of April. I literally watched the news this morning and I wept. It just chokes me up. It's terrible. I can't imagine going through what the people of Ukraine are going through. But my thoughts and prayers go out to everybody that is living through that. And here in Sacramento, I want to send prayers and thoughts to the family. We had a terrible, 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 drastic shooting over the weekend, Sunday night, at approximately 2 a.m. 2 people with automatic rifles, shotguns, drove through a busy downtown Sacramento street as the clubs were getting out and shot 16 people, killing 7. And it's just been a rough weekend here in Sacramento. So once again, you guys, live life like a book. Just don't flip that last page, because once you do, it's over. Pick up a good scary book. Have great nightmares. And as always, stay scared, you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care, you guys. I'm Richard with Nightmares, Tears, Anyone. Stay scared.